So what do you think about President Tinubu's regime?
I this regime, just like wetin them they tell us of prophecy those times, we go come to happen, we go be like the close to the end of the world, a bit of Nigeria, a bit of humanity. But it seems say just dey work. Like e dey cast gone, like wetin Charlie Poppy dem dey sing say e don cast like every day as the day dey go dey cast times 10.
He's one of the most useless presidents ever. I don't even know what he's doing on seat there, but it's just useless. Let me put it that way. Very useless.
This regime, there's nothing to think about it because it has been chaos, wahala everywhere. Digbasu, problem everywhere, something you can't even fathom. A bag of rice being sold for 77,000, 80,000. Beans follow suit, dollar. The target is, I think dollar target is 5,000 after Easter.
It is 1,720 naira as per today.
They are doing magic. When the meter goes like this, it's going like, because people shouted that it was up to 195. You understand? People exclaimed, people were going agog. That's why they just did overnight this and reduced it. What's today's date? 23rd. Before Tuesday, you asked me, after Tuesday that they threatened that there's going to be strike, that will be part of why people will agitate. So, but because Tuesday is along the line, they are piping low. Immediately after Tuesday, you quote what Comrade has said. So, the regime is nothing to write home about. They have no plan, no vision, nothing. I'm not a party person, even as a comrade. But people should listen to something that is simple. What is it? A man came out in peace and said he has 5 C's to offer: character, competence, capacity, credibility, and compassion that you should go and verify. I'm talking about the person of Peter Obi.
Yeah.
All his.
So would you have preferred Peter Obi to sit on that seat rather than Tinubu?
Of course, Tinubu. This man has no plans. Now don't let me start calling names. He has no. He's my birthday mate. That's what I'm talking about you. I'm not saying we are age mates, but my birthday mate. The same match something. He knows. Even if they hear me now, these are they have no plans, no vision.
Okay, let's move to the next one.
Well, I see his regime as a challenging one, a tough one, and he got into the office. He hit the ground running as he promised during his campaign, and it's not just a soft ground; it's an hard one.
Man, it's kind of difficult though for me because the rate of price of everything keep inflating every time. Like it keeps going up and up and up. You might go to the market today, it might be 600 naira, and the next time you go, it will be 1,000 naira. So it's really difficult for me.
Do you think that the policies that President Tinubu has laid down can change the country?
Change. Of course it can, but when you're talking about change, you have to be specific about the kind of change you're talking about. Like, is it going to be a positive? There is change that has to do with negative and positive. So when you're talking about which kind of change you're talking,
yes, he has made some policies down, and he's taking steps further to make sure that those policies actually work for the betterment of Nigeria. For like instance, the fuel subsidy that he removed, and they were complaining about it. He had to actually put it back, but the price still went up and didn't come down. So how does that make you feel?
How does that feel? I don't know. Like, it doesn't make me feel anyhow, because normally I live my life, they go. Even as the things, the cars, they go. We go see they find the way inside. But the thing is just that everything that is going on, like, he has gotten 7 months already gone, and there is no better improvement, nothing that someone can see to hold on to say that okay, this policy that he has put would yield the positive result that everyone is expecting, that everyone is hoping for, everyone is looking out for. That kind of, with all these policies, nothing they better.
I don't think he knows what he's doing. He's confused. The confused president. Everything he has done is nonsense. Should we talk about the fuel increase in price? Practically everything in the country has gone like crazily high. Can we talk about the high price in food, what we eat? They are not feeling it now because they are the one at the top. But the poor masses we are crying out.
everything is difficult. So all the policies he has laid down are just useless. He doesn't know what he's doing.
You see, there's something called let me use this, not the grammar now. When you put something in paper and you append your signature, it's different from what you say. Talk is cheap. Whatever they do here is cheap talk. No plans. All those no plans, bros. No plans.
Do you think that Naira can ever meet up with dollar exchange rate?
Do I think? Do I think? Do I think? Do I think?
Naira can ever meet up with dollar?
If I think that kind of thing, then you ask me which string of Canadian one thing. But inside there, let's just hope that the best comes out. Me, I can't say I think that dollar will ever be equivalent to Naira or equal to Naira, but let's just hope that with God and time, things will better.
I don't think so. Sincerely, I don't think so. As it is now, it's even going to increase to 2,000 very soon. Probably by next week, we'll be hearing that it has gone to 2,000. So it can never. I don't know how it's going to become the same thing.
NLC is threatening to go on strike. Government, they are aware of this. Labour Congress, Nigerian Labour Congress, they are aware that they're going to go on strike. So what they did fortnight or 2 days ago was to reduce to make sure that the dollar falls a little. Watch out what will happen after Tuesday. Now the dollar will rise up again.
Why won't the government open the border for food to enter even with the current hunger strike?
Nah, this question wey dey ask me, I wish me I be government. So I fit answer am well, because this question me sef I no even know why. Why? If me I go ask them, okay, man, they ask them now why? Why they no go open the border, make the food they come in? Why they no go do the necessary things? So it just be like say these questions, they know just like say you know they reach them, but now something supposed to reach. So as you ask me now, must send them back. So wetin they try ask now because our government officials and our leaders, why una never open border, make food enter, make people dey hungry, they see food chop.
I think they should open it. Leaving it closed is making things harder. It's not helping us at all. So they should they should open it and so that things can come in as usual and allow everybody to have peace. And that's my own opinion.
What my take is this. Look at two categories of persons. In life, before now, we have to have three categories of Nigerians. I mean, the rich, the middle class, but now there's a vacuum. There's a vacuum. Either you are there or you are not there. So very few are there. Now, those very few that are there, we are in Festival Mall, right? They may be occupying a hall as big as this, a warehouse as big as this, storing their food. They don't care about the ones that are spoiled. Somebody who is not willing to release to his security guard. How you know if I'm doing well when you come to my house and you see my maid well fed, you see my security well fed, you see my driver okay, then you will know that I'm doing well. You don't judge me from my children, you see, if I'm that wealthy. They're not willing to release to the common man. Talk less of opening the border. What border would they open? When you steal, you are apprehended. When they steal, no problem. We didn't know. We regret the act. That's what you say. NDD. We regret a minister, from a current minister or senator. I don't know what he is now. Okay, he was a senator then. He said we regret the act. Former governor of a state in the south, I wouldn't mention. Please, these guys are annoying.
By opening their borders.
And no country has survived by without importation.
You see, what you have in your country, you don't need to import them. China did this.
But we are not producing yet.
Just calm down. We are not producing yet. Let's start the production. Whatever does not grow on our soil, we must not eat them. We must not bring them into this country. Then shut the borders. It will be painful for a while because we are used to. Now we want to make the change, amend it. So people will not, adapt to it at once. But gradually, we will see reason why China did it for over 20 years ago. And it was tough then. They were hungry. They suffered. But today, all countries run to them that we want you to produce this for us. We want you to do this for us. This man, Tinubu, said Nigeria is not Father Christmas to any other African countries again. So shut those borders. Shut it. So whatever we have, let's manage it. But the food is just this sabotage. 50 trucks was apprehended trying to follow Niger border out of Nigeria to other African countries to go and sell bag of rice.
The bag of rice is not even sufficient.
Sufficient for us. So all those loopholes should be blocked so we can have enough. And all the governors that have been giving palliative of billions of nairas should spend it on their states. And let's have a bit relief before the main relief will come.
Man, it should be open, because the border being closed is really affecting us. The rice price and other things, chicken, turkey are really expensive. So the government should please open the border for us.
Gas has increased, transportation has increased, the general standard of living has increased, and yet the income of individuals has not increased. How has it affected individuals' life? How has it affected your life in particular?
My life, how it has affected my life, I would say normally no be today the striving starts for the country. It's only that it got to a more intense phase. So people that has been always looking for a way to help themselves, definitely they always find it. It's just that normally the price of things don't adjust, go high. So as they hustle your hustle, you go make sure say they double the hustle in any way they hustle am. Because if not by the normals, na dead for the normal person.
What about those that receive minimum wage? Would you advise the government to increase their minimum wage or leave it like that?
Now me I'll advise them like the minimum wage wey dem dey wan hold on wetin be a minimum wage for this. Me I go advise those wey dey collect am. Why? How e dey work? Like me I no go just like all those salary stuff. Me I never just experience am before. Like say I dey get the monthly payment to fit keep up na my survival no. But me I know if you just comprehend that, they wan tell them how dem dey do with the minimum wage, because obviously you know they help matters.
A lot. It's just like you saying somebody that is earning, even if you're earning 300 now, it's like you're earning 30,000 naira because everything has gone up. Are we talking about our transport system? So it has affected me so much. I can't even plan. Even what is even paining me is that now that I even want to enjoy my life, it's now that everything is now going up. You know, I had plans of getting a car before, but now when I look at the amount, I Corolla, 7 million. What are we talking about here? It has affected me so much.
So you are still going back to the same question. It has affected us negatively, drastically negatively. And the common man is, on the street, people beg now. Not like they are beggars, but they beg. Salaries is not increased, nothing increased. Somebody emerged as the president through whichever way. I don't care. The person emerged. After emerging, the first project is to remove subsidy, which we didn't see them removing. Let me give you an analysis. It's like the difference between, not like Peter Obi wouldn't have removed subsidy. When you are eating swallow with whatever soup, you know, you pinch your salt and you put it in the soup, you taste. If the taste bud doesn't travel well as you want, you either reduce or increase it. You get, but by the time you carry the whole salt and put the boss, what are you causing? That is what this man, I don't want to call him a young man, he's not a young man. That's what he has done.
So you're saying that he would have put some things in place before removing the subsidy?
That is one. And before 48 hours was when that was done. That was when what I've just said, Abinish have.
But Peter Obi said the same thing, that when he enters, he's going to remove the
two analysis. The other party, Peter Obi, is going to remove subsidy. Okay. I now gave you the breakdown. That when you are removing the taste bud thing, that's the analysis. You remove it small, you plan ahead of time. You don't just come from fry pan to fire. People are crying already. Then what you now did is to put Boris in the leg of that tire of that superstar. From here, you'll be going to Benin within 2 minutes. You get to Edo State. That's what it means.
I'm feeling it. But it's something that I have had. During the campaign, the former CBN governor, Lamido Sanusi, advised Nigerians that any of these 3 candidates that comes to you and tell you that his own regime will not be tough and be hard, don't vote for him. He's lying. I'm sure you are aware of that. Now, every Nigerians are feeling it. Both the rich, the middle class, the lower class. We are feeling it. And it's a process we have to go through. Now, the economy is not something they can just do within 2-3 months or 6 months. It's not easy. It takes time to fix a lot of things. Then I had the Governor Sanwo-Olu of Lagos State said that some levels of workers, the civil servants, should stay at home, work 3 days. The higher one should come to work for 4 days. The teachers 5 days. There's maybe 25% on the buses transport fare will be shared. We are going to have Sunday market like 42. Those are things that they should all do. Are you getting my point? And I read it. I have not confirmed that exportation of cooking gas has been banned, so that we can have. So that is enough. So that we are exporting. So those policies are going to give us the relief we are expecting.
Okay, rate the present regime out of 10.
Out of 10. Now 0.5.
So you've heard it from a bona fide citizen of Nigeria.
Just like when they how I go say, when something one peak but e never peak, you just dey steam, you just dey give that sign of say okay, the energy just dey but e never just get any effect, e never get that impact.
Like, in what way?
Rate the economic situation 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I don't even think it's even close to 1.
0 point.
0.000 something. 0.
7.
7. Nigeria economy.
Maybe I just want to say, because I'm Nigerian now, so let me just put it at for 7. Yes.
We don't want to cast our country too much.
I give it 6. 6 now. We are still standing. We are still strong, rugged.
Nigeria will always stand. Nigerians will always stand, no matter any situation.
We will overcome it. We will overcome it.
So what's your advice to the government?
My advice to the government is that except because they all gave us manifesto. Somebody who is clueless will not give us a manifesto. They all gave us their manifesto. They should leverage on their manifesto and let every Nigerian citizen enjoy what they claim they had to offer, because obviously they have nothing to offer. They have nothing to offer. I don't want to believe anything in Nigeria again. If you tell me that dollar, if truly before heavenly dollar is going to reduce to 500 naira tomorrow, I don't want to believe until I see.
They should just try and put everything in the proper place. That's my advice. They should work on, the government are actually focusing on wrong things. Like the other day they were talking about removing sachet alcohol, like all this sachet that they want bottled. How does that affect the country for kind of like? They should focus on better things. Let's start from the food increase. They should try and work on those things. What are the things that are causing the increment? We do more of I think we do more of importation, yeah. You understand? So they should look at doing more of exportation. You understand? So I don't know what they can do, but they have so many things to put in place. They need to sit down, come together and think of what to do to provide a better solution, because we the poor we are really going through a lot. You can't even eat 3 times in a day.
My advice to the government is that no sleep now. All hands should be on deck, because
Nigeria will not sink.
We are expecting from them, in fact from this present administration, that have shown us the roadmap. So don't sleep. We know it's not possible, you're going to get out, but please relax a bit, get back to work and get it fixed.